Greetings everyone, Surgical here. Very excited about this video. This video is release of FreePack-2, and in FreePack-2 solves a few issues with gaming for me anyway. One of them is terrain being loose on the table, so you're knocking things everywhere. I have a locking mechanism that works with that. Secondly, ULC Battle Reports have featured one of my terrain in there from FreePack-1. He should have his own show. His narrative is amazing. It's so entertaining. I truly enjoy watching his videos. Now, without wasting any time, let's just go and jump into it. The first item of this video is regarding Oothicca Outpost. You must be wondering when you saw those walls, what are those two holes in there? Well, the mystery is solved in FreePack-2. You have a 6 by 6 inches tile where you can connect the wall and secure the wall on it so it doesn't slide around on your terrain. You connect it just like this and voila, it's secured. Here's another point of FreePack-2. Now you have the tile down and they move, they're loose. They're not secure when you play. See? It's just I knocked them by accident. Well, not so much by accident, but here's the solution. NibNub connectors, I call them. So basically, you look underneath, you see there's 4 little holes on each piece of my terrain. All my terrains will have that. You connect one of the NibNub connectors underneath it, just like that, and the terrain is connected together, and they can all interlock that way. I have different type of those connectors: a twinsy, a 4, a quad, and a single one for just so it looks nicer on the board. But you see, it's solid, doesn't move. This is one of the part of the terrain that's included in FreePack-2. See the little latch there, and there's a little hole. You can put clear plastic. You cut out the clear plastic, so you slide in a ring to lock it in place, and you just use it as terrain. And how the latch opens and closes by using a paper clip pin. You just cut it and fold the ends, and it's done. Of predators, and I don't have a resin printer, so he was so kind enough to print them for me and ship them all over. Soon there's going to be more videos on the progress of the ship, and it's going to be a narrative of the adventures of that warband. So please go and visit his YouTube channel. There's a lot of content in there that you'll find truly amazing. It has really helped me in my hobby. It gave me the confidence and the ability to say, you know what, I'm going to paint this now. Because before I was just looking at my pile of shame and I was stuck. So stuck no more I am, speaking like Yoda or something like that. Well, let's move on to the next item of this video. So it's time to paint your terrain. Well, here's a piece of terrain. You're painting, you're spraying, you're using a brush, and your fingers are all over the place. You want a uniform paint all across that piece, but you can't because your fingers are there. Darn fingers. So here goes handles that I created to fit that terrain set. You connect on each side as if it was another part of the wall. You have a right side and a left side, and there you go. You're connected. You can paint, you can spray paint, you can brush paint, you can airbrush, and your fingers are never touching the item you're painting on. And you also might be wondering, hey, you know what? This is just wasted piece just for that type of terrain. But no, it's not, because you can use it for other things too. I will be making some adapter to put on those 3 little spots, and you can put your miniatures on it so you can paint the miniature and hold on to them at the same time as handles. Right now you can use blue tack until I do that little adapter, but once that adapter is there, well, you have another purpose for this those handles. So all the files in FreePack-2 will be delivered in a 3MF format. The reason being is that 3MF is really compact format on file size, and since there's a lot of files, it just makes it easier. And the other thing too is if you combine everything in one file, when you go to your slicer, you can select the one you want to print within the list. So it's just very convenient and it's a better format. And if for some reason you color the files, it retains the color values. So if you're printing in multicolors, then it recognizes the multicolors when it comes to print. From my understanding, I don't know. I don't have a color printer. With the research I did, 3MF format is compatible with Lychee Slicer, and most other modern slicers can use that.